May I come in?
Yeah, come in.
Good morning.
Good morning. Come have a seat.
Thank you.
So, Anshika, how are you?
I'm fine, sir.
I hope your stay in Varanasi has been comfortable.
Yes.
Any problems which you would like to tell me about, your reception, your stay here, food, etc. Anything?
No, sir. Everything is good.
Everything is good?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So relax yourself. Don't be under tension. I'm going to ask very, very generic questions so that we get to know more about you, right? So feel free, remain relaxed. Okay. So tell me something about yourself, your family, your education, your hobbies. What has been your interesting incidents in your sports field, in your educational arena, and also in your day-to-day life? Can you tell me something about it?
Yes, sir. Hello, sir. My name is Anshika Avasthi, and my father's name is Mr. Rajesh Kumar Avasthi. He's a sub-inspector, and my mother's name is Mrs. Alka Avasthi. She's a housewife. I was born and brought up in Lucknow, and I completed my 12th from here with 90% marks. And my hobbies are I like to write, I like reading, and I am a lot inclined towards sports. Like I have played basketball in my school, for my school. I have also played badminton for my house, and I won gold in that.
Any interesting incidents, whether related to your life or related to your sports or studies? Anything which you would like to tell me?
No.
You haven't had anything which you would like, anything special which you would like to share with me? Something where you may have been challenged, where you may have been put to on stress, or you're very happy about it?
It was in the we had our basketball match. It was our team with our team only. Like our school formed two teams. It was the annual fest. So there was a bit of challenge, but we won that.
Okay, so you were very happy when you won the. How many times have you faced defeat in sports while playing a game, organized game? I'm talking about a proper match.
Sir, 1 to 2 times. Like we also used to play volleyball in the school. So our team was second, and for basketball also, we were not completely. We won from our school team, but we came second. We were not the first runner.
So what was your feeling at that point in time when you came second?
Sir, a bit disappointed, but I was happy that my team members were all together. So we were all happy that at least we won the second position.
Okay, fine. So I'll put you in a situation, right? You have been selected by your school administration, the sports teacher, to lead the badminton team. What will be your reaction? How will you go about doing your task? Can you tell me?
The very first thing would be I would be giving a notice to every student about we are going to form a badminton team, and then we'll do the trials, and after that we'll select the students. Then we'll work on them so that they wherever they are lacking, they can increase their power. They can increase I will give them a finish touch, and.
Yeah, so there is a guy in your selected team, whatever you selected with the help of your sports teacher, who does not seem to like you and wants to be the team captain. What will be your reaction?
Sir, me being a teacher, I would just I'll talk to him. I'll explain him that we need to work as a team. If we are playing for the same organization, we have to work as a team. And if he is capable of becoming a captain, I'll surely make him a captain.
Okay, no, you are the captain.
Oh,
right?
I'm the teacher.
No, you are the captain. And this guy is, he says that he's better than you in playing. And so therefore he would like to become the captain. and that is why he's not cooperating with your team, I mean with the other team members. So what will be your reaction? How will you deal with the situation?
So first I'll try to explain him that, and if he is not agreeing, we'll have a match.
Okay, so you would challenge him to a face-off.
Yes.
Okay, fine. So Anshika, currently, a lot is happening in the world, right? You have the Ukraine situation where the Russia has attacked Ukraine. Tell me something about this particular situation and how is it going to impact India? Collect your thoughts and answer me.
Sir, as much as I am seeing it, I think that Russia is it is doing, it is fine, because if Ukraine goes into NATO, then it would be like the Americans are going to establish their air base over here. So it would be like that Russia would be having a enemy on its border. So that won't be a good situation for them. And sir, as much as I think that if this war continues, or if it is going to become the third world war, then somehow it will matter India for a short time, but in the long run it is going to give a boost to Indian economy, as the superpowers won't be there. So I think India will get a chance to become a superpower.
Okay, very interesting take. I deliberately asked this question. I wanted to tickle the young mind as to what they feel about the situation. Read a little more about the Ukraine situation. I think it will help you. There are a lot to it, why the Russians have attacked Ukraine and why the NATO is doing what it is doing, why the Americans are doing what they are doing, and then derive what is there for India in this and how should India tackle this, right? So this is the way you should answer, why Russia has gone for war, what is there for NATO in this, what is there for Ukraine, I mean the guy who is being attacked, what is there for him, and thereafter what is the impact on India. I had asked this question in these three separate clear headings. Okay, so coming back to your hobbies, tell me what are your hobbies? You initially told me something, but tell me in detail about your hobbies, and then I'll ask a question on that.
Sir, I like listening songs, like in my free time.
Okay.
I also like to spend time with my friends and my family. And like for relaxing myself, I just take a walk with my friend or my younger sister. And I also I write quotes, sort of. I write them, and yeah, that's all.
I was reading your personal information, and I read somewhere that you like to see stand-up.
Yes, sir.
So tell me, what is the recent program of stand-up which is going on today on the TV?
So I don't see everyone's. There are specific people whose stand-ups I watch,
Yeah,
not all of them. There is Zakir Khan, and his stand-ups, and he also gives shairis and all. So they are good. I like them. And then I have there is Akash Sagar. That he is from Komistan. I also watch him. And sir, there are a lot of stand-ups available on YouTube. So whichever I feel like I see them.
Okay. Do you know about Amit Tandon?
No.
Okay. There is a program of Amit Tandon which is coming on NTV, which is a program now on the mainstream media. So the stand-up comedians are now going from the YouTube to main channels or mainstream channels. Okay. So you may be able to see something better there. Right. So you also said that you have hobbies which is watching movies. Okay. Tell me which is the latest movie which you watched.
Sir, the latest movie which I watched was Shiddat. Shiddat. Okay. Recently I watched it.
So what did you like the best of it? Or did
Sir,
you like
I
the
just
movie, or you didn't like the movie?
Yes, sir. I like the movie. Like the way the actors were. It was a very they were acting so natural, and even the story was not it was okay. It showed that how someone can love someone without any nothing, expecting nothing in return. Endlessly they can love them. but it had a tragic end in that the boy dies at the last. So overall it was a good movie. I felt it was good.
Okay. You were, in one of your travels to your school, while you were traveling, someone very close to you who was also traveling along with you met with an accident, and he or she has hurt her leg, and she is in pain, and you have to reach the school also. What will be your reaction? How will you deal with the situation?
So the very first thing would be that I will take that person on the side, like not in the between of the road. Then I will try to contact someone to get the ambulance and take that person to the hospital. As much as I think that the person's life matters more than me going to the school. After taking her or him to the hospital, I would inform his family, and then if it could be possible, I'll reach my school on time.
Okay, good. Anshika, what are your choices for joining the Defence Forces? What motivated you to opt for Air Force, if I'm not wrong?
Yes, sir. I wanted to actually, sir, that when I was from the time I was born and going to my academics, my dadi always mentioned that she wants to see me as a pilot, and she always, like, whenever I go to her, she always tells me that she just had two dreams in her mind, in her heart. The very first one was that someone from the family should be in the police, and the second should be that someone in the family should be in the Defence Forces. So the first dream was fulfilled by my father, and so I am pursuing I want to fill her second dream. Also, it is like there is no kind of family pressure, but it is also my personal choice to go into Defence Forces, as I have seen how my father's dedication is towards the forces. I also want to serve the nation in the same way he is doing. So I want to join the Defence Forces.
Okay, so you have opted for NDA.
Yes, sir.
How did you feel? You're likely, if you get selected, you will be likely the first batch of NDA where I would say the girls would be joining. So what has been your feeling about this new development?
Sir, I think that...
And do you look at it as a challenge, or do you look at it as an opportunity?
I look at it as an opportunity. Like, I always wanted to go in Defence Forces and was planning to go for BTech, and then I was thinking to go for FCAT or CDS. But it was just it is completely an opportunity for me that whether in the age limit I got the chance to appear for NDA, and if I would be selected for the very first batch, of course, sir, I would be very happy, since my parents would be very happy with this thing. And
okay, which all jobs can you get after going through the NDA in the Air Force, suppose if you get selected?
Sir, I can go for flying branch. I can also go for ground duty, in which there are two, mechanical and non-mechanical. But I prefer going for flying branch.
Do you know what all can the ladies fly in the Air Force? What all machines they can fly?
No, sir, I'm not very sure about it.
Okay, find out. You can fly now helicopters, as well as earlier they were only flying helicopters. Now they can fly also the fighters. So some other. Do you know the name of the first woman who became a fighter pilot?
Avni Chaturvedi and Bhavna.
So if you know the name, you should have known that what all they fly.
Sir, I thought like you are specifically asking each and every combat.
I just said which all machines they can fly.
No, this I knew that fighter planes now they are allowed to fly.
So the next question which I want to ask you, and answer it very carefully. As I said, you will be the first batch in NDA, and there the crowd is very young, and it is also going to be that everybody will be tested physically by the same parameters, right? So how are you going to tackle this, challenge of meeting the parameters, physical parameters of competing with your men, or I would say with the boys, when you are pitched together? Are you apprehensive? Are you looking forward to it? Are you confident? Tell me your response to it.
Sir, as much as I think I'm confident about it, I don't, and I'm happy also that they are not decreasing the physical parameters for women. They are keeping it same, because even we can do the things which our counterparts men can do. And talking about like dealing with the physical fitness and the physical parameters, if we start from right now, like in the starting we can just go for a like 1 kilometer, like 2 to 3 kilometer or 5 kilometer walk, and slowly within a month or 2 months we can go for 10 to 12 kilometer of running. So like if we are preparing from right now, so I don't think that it would be a very big challenge for like the physical parameters in the NDA, for even for the women.
Okay, thank you, Anshika. I think you've done well.
Thank you, sir.
Carry on.
Thank you, sir.